This has been the best tour I have ever been on. Our guide John was very informative and knowledgeable about everything we saw and did. Got up close and personal with lots of wildlife without encroaching on their territory. Would recommend this tour to all. This was one of the most fun, informative and interesting tours I've ever been on. The tour operator kept us informed of our pickup time from the Airbnb and the driver arrived on time. The tour guide was knowledgeable of the country of Panama as a whole and especially of the locations we visited. The tour was timed so that the container ship we saw when we were in the boat on Monkey Island was the same ship we got to see passing through the locks at the Panama Canal. Expert timing at its best. For the entirety of the ride in the tour vehicle, John, our guide, kept dropping knowledgeable of the areas we passed through. I highly recommend this tour. 10 out of 10. Superbly organized, excellent tour guide and worth every penny. Information provided in advance by the operator. Simply a fantastic day. What an incredible, interesting tour. Our guide, John, was loaded with information, a human encyclopedia, but with a great delivery and engaging way of explaining things. He was very nice, great with questions, and easy to talk to. I don't typically take time to write reviews after tours, but this one was definitely worth sharing my thoughts about. John is a combined historian, naturalist, and engaging public speaker. I could see him narrating natural history tours for a social media outlet of some sort. Later in the week, we actually ran into John in Panama City, a city of 1.5 million people, and he recognized and remembered us. Beyond the actual tour, he also gave us a number of great recommendations for additional things to do and places to eat in the city after our tour. The adventure was the best part. The guide's attention was excellent. It is highly recommended because it is an unforgettable experience. We enjoyed our experience on this tour. John is very knowledgeable about the different segments of the tour and about the history of the country. The tour was very well timed. We managed to see the same ship we passed on the river go through the Agua Clara Locks. We highly recommend this tour. Big up yourself, John. We were picked up at 6 a.m. As promised. Everything went smoothly all day. In our case, we were transferred from the pickup van to a bus with about 12 other people, though the bus picked up a couple after us. The guide was in good humor, spoke English well and was cheerful about answering questions. Plenty of bathroom stops. Gamboa Hotel is beautiful. We also stopped at a convenience store, and there were bathrooms at the locks in San Lorenzo. Water bottles were handed out, lunch was promised. The day was long, so taking the tour was efficient. We would not have been able to do as much separately with a rental car, plus the bus saved the stress of driving and parking. The boat ride to see the monkeys was somewhat long, but we did see a lot, including a monkey up close, some gibbons, some bats and an ant's nest. The Miraflores Locks Visitor Center and San Lorenzo are both very worthwhile for the right audience, not my 15-year-old. If you are interested in seeing details of the canal locks and won't mind that the Spanish fort is mostly ruins, this is a great trip.